Right. I'm just trying to see if it's working. Yeah, it is. Right, I've got a bit of an enigma. I don't know if you can call it an enigma or a little bit of uh, mystery or whatever you want to call it. But as regards my delay line, I did put sockets in here so I could change the capacitors and plug different capacitors in to get the best value. Now, what's weird? Here's my circuit, right? So this is my circuit, and what's weird is that my delay line coils are actually in sequence, and after each one, there's a capacitor to which goes down, and it's triggered by my triac down here. And my LEDs, but the LEDs aren't actually coming on at the moment because I haven't got enough current going through the circuit. Now, this is the enigma, the problem, the weird thing. I was thinking about the delay line circuit and about the chokes needing to be bigger and everything, and I wanted to try something with a standard transformer, which is a 50 hertz device, and 50 yeah, it runs at 50 60 hertz, and well, I couldn't really plug them in to my coils because they're soldered into the board, but I thought, well, I'll try something out just for curiosity, and I actually plugged in a transformer across one of my capacitors in the middle of the chain, sort of thing, and well, this is it here, and something kind of strange happened, and I didn't really expect this, actually. But when I plugged in this transformer on the low side, that's the low voltage side of the transformer, my output current went up by about 20 milliamps, and the RPM also went up by about 50, was it 40 RPM or something. I thought, that's strange. How comes that's happening? Because I'm connecting my coil across one of the capacitors, which is pulling the capacitance down. And normally when you add capacitance, it increases the gain and the circuit and everything. And anyway, I found out that was very interesting. So actually the output, the other side of the transformer is the high voltage, the 250 volt or 220 volt side. And it was about 4 or 5 milliamps on the output side. So I decided to connect a trimmer pot onto the output side, which these are brand new pots, by the way. These are very old pots, but they're actually brand new old stock. Used to be used in TVs. So anyway, I soldered. I had quite a few of these lying around, and they're in immaculate condition, as you can see. It's new old stock stuff, but it's hard to get this stuff now. They don't make them like that anymore. But anyway, there's about 4 or 5 milliamps, so I'm not overloading it or anything. There's only a few. The current going into the low side is about probably 50 to 60 milliamps, so something like that, maybe less than that actually. Anyway, so this is a new transformer which I got for a kit circuit that I haven't built yet. It's something I was still working on, and I decided to, as you can see, there's no scratch marks on the lugs or anything, and it's a new transformer. It's just I never used it. Right, it's been in the box. This thing. Right, so I connected this thing up and connected it through this wire to where my capacitor goes, and as explained, my actual current output went up, and my RPM went up, and the input current actually went down. So that's good news. But the problem is, the weird thing is, the thing that's giving me a headache is because actually got my coil, this transformer connected across where a capacitor goes. So now I'm starting to think, have I got my circuit backwards, or do I need to redesign my circuit? Do I need inductors running along here? And do I need to have other inductors, instead of a capacitor down here, do I need to put other inductors down here? Which is the enigma part of it. So yeah, anyway, it's giving me a bit of a headache because I haven't got many of these transformers, so I've only got one of these, so they're very expensive to buy as well nowadays. Probably £4 each. for something that size, 100 milliamp standard mains transformer. So anyway, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on transformers. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that, because that is really interesting. The effect I was getting by having these inductors in series with another large transformer. Yeah, strange stuff. Anyway, I've got some other ideas I want to try first. Before I go to that, I was going to actually connect my output coil, which is in series with this circuit, with another output coil in series on this side, which is my trigger coil at the moment, which is my exit coil. I was thinking about, instead of putting the exit coil on, a small exit coil, I'm going to put another generating coil on this end and see what happens when I've got these generated coils on each end, and see about tuning and everything. So that's something else I want to try. So anyway, just a short video update. I'm not going to waffle on and on and on about this, but I just thought that was worth sharing, because yeah, it was. I've only got, this is a center tap transformer and I'm only using one side, and what happens when you connect both sides of the transformer, it cancels itself out basically. Well, it's a center tap transformer, so it will do, but it basically cancels itself out. So it only works when I'm connected to one of the windings on the center tap transformer, and as I adjust the trimmer pot, it simply negates that effect that I'm getting, whereas I'm gaining output. As I turn it up, the current goes up but the RPM starts to drop, so that's why I put the trimmer in. I can turn it, this is a 2 mega ohm pot, so I can turn it right up. Can I see the value on that? Yeah, 2 mega ohm. Interesting that you're looking at a pot that's brand new in appearance, but it's actually probably 35, 40 years old. It was sealed in a plastic bag, and I opened it just to try this out, and yeah. Don't know if you can make out the serial number or whatever it's on here. But yeah, I used to fix TVs and hi-fis and everything, so I've got quite a lot of this stuff lying around. Anyway, I certainly don't want to blow it up on it. I don't want to burn it out or anything, because it's a decent little pot. You never know, I might need that for something someday. Like my oscilloscope even, you never know, it's because it's got a power switch on it as well. So I can turn it on and off. I can turn it with my hand. God, you need a knob on here to turn it. It's a good one. It's hard to turn. I can't turn it on by hand. Right, I just couldn't turn it with. Anyway, so I just thought I'd give you an update on that. Now that I can't turn it, I've just determined I want to turn it. There we go. I can do it with two hands. Yeah. So anyway, it's just interesting that the effect I'm getting with the transformer across there. Anyway, so that's it for now. Probably have some more updates later on when I've decided what to do about the. I'm going to add another set of coils. I've been connecting, getting them ready to put in the assembly. So I'll put my concentrics on there. I've got two of these ready. I've got to wire these up and put them in. I've got magnets in there as well. There's a concentric magnets there, and there's also magnets in those little holes. I don't know if you can really see them actually. Oh, you can probably see them there. To increase the amount of flux that's, yeah. Oh, quite heavy actually these are now. There's three cores in there as well, 3 ferrite cores in each one. So that's 6 altogether. Anyway, right, that's it for now. So I've got to have another think about the inductor is obviously causing the delay. It's obviously delaying the gauss or the flux that's going through the transformer, offsetting. It's likely to give me a gain in RPM, which is a good thing. It puts a big question mark over my circuit. That's all. Do I need to rethink my circuit? I'm going to have to put some stuff on a breadboard, I think, and start messing about with it that way, I think. Anyway, that's it for now. Find the off button.